Wow. Hated my life so much because I was bullied. Self-belief system. Don't let your mom shop for your bras. Boobs are supposed to be saggy, I feel. सबको बोलूँगी शादी कर लो. Please stop. This is for all the younger ladies. I'm clearly not wearing the first thing that they do when they wake up. Right by me. Gorgeous. वो बहुत देर तक रोया था. तो मुझे नहीं चाहिए कि आप मुझे बताओ कि I'll be the best during the day.
You are judged for being too curvy या plus size.
Green flags हैं, ये red flags हैं. Women need to stop fearing singlehood. You know what I felt? I felt like angels had come to bless me. Okay, the biggest relationship advice I would give, just Italian food entirely. I try to work out. That helps me in my mental health. कुछ ना कुछ पीछे छूटेगा. Oh my God, 15,000. I am a solid -500. फिर मुझे जरूरत नहीं पड़ती दूसरे लोगों की validation की.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new show, The Gupshup Gala, and today we have with us the most beautiful, gorgeous, bold, and I'm sure you all have heard about her, Sakshi Sindhavani with us. And hi Sakshi, how are you feeling?
Hello. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous as always. Welcome to the show first of all.
Thank you.
Okay Sakshi, so my first question to you is, because I was reading your Instagram and it says unapologetically curvy. So I wanted to understand the story behind it.
Because I kept saying sorry for the initial like 20 years of my life about being curvy, right? I was so apologetic. So after that, when I started my journey on Instagram, then I became unapologetically curvy. Because I realized there's nothing I need to be sorry to other people about for my curves and for my body.
But they must have...
I've not done anything wrong in being curvy. I'm working on my fitness, I'm eating those green veggies, I'm taking care of my health at the best capacity, I'm also working, so I'm doing all the things right by me. तो अगर मैं ऐसे होने की जगह ऐसी हुई तो what's the matter? You know what I'm saying?
But there must have been some initial hesitation.
Definitely. So I was constantly compared with my own sister, which made me very, very anxious as a kid. Because when you have that comparison at home, then you feel like everything is sort of falling apart and you're not good enough. Of course, comparison was ridiculous when I went to school and with everybody. Like, I feel like as a society, we're constantly comparing kids to other kids, whether it's in studying, whether how they look, how they perform, how they act, how they talk. There's this constant comparison, and that dulls your, that self-belief system. I didn't have a self-belief system. I didn't know that I was powerful and I was going to be this. Now that I'm 29 years old, if you would have asked me when I was 13 years old that my 29 would look like this, I would laugh in your face because I wouldn't believe it. Pehli baat to I wouldn't believe that I would be alive for that long because I hated my life so much because I was bullied so much that I didn't think that I would make it. I know this sounds really, really dark, but at that point of time, I was in a very terrible space as a kid. A fantastic movie just came out, Adolescence. It talks about a very, very different space and a different storyline altogether. But I realized that actually for kids, it's very important to have a good belief system that is passed on by the parents, by the friends, by the society. Otherwise, they get lost. They feel lost in their life. And I think I was one of those kids that felt very lost in the initial years, even having the amount of potential that I had.
From where did you get that belief system like you were talking about? How did you build that? Because it's very tough when you are constantly judged.
Success, money, those. I know it sounds really, but let me tell you, when I started my YouTube channel back many years back, and I posted my first video and then my second video, and at that time Sarojini Nagar halls and Shein halls or ye sab cheezein, Lajpat Nagar, I got a lot of female audience. And they would be like, oh my God, this girl is our superhero. They would tell this to me. I would get comments by so many lovely women. At that point of time, I was not body positive. I was not like, there was nothing around self-love. I just wanted to create content. और मैं तो अपने आप को वैसे देखती भी नहीं थी कि like some body advocate. But these were the women who actually helped me become this person. So genuinely getting recognition and validation from strangers helped me in my own growth journey.
So when was that moment that you realized this influencing thing is your thing?
It was always the case. I know I just said that fame, I was joking about that. Okay. Fame, money doesn't motivate you. That's never been the motivation factor in my life. Creating a very solid change, my story, what I felt and how I felt growing up. I didn't want other kids and other women to feel like that. I didn't want the burden of hating yourself and hating your body ruin your life or consume you in ways that it did to me. So I didn't want other women to go through that. And I very slowly and very early on in my life realized that insecurity eats you away and it stops you from so much potential that you can extend in your life, right? So मेरे को वो चीज़ change करनी थी and वो मेरा motivation factor है. So everything goes away tomorrow. I wouldn't even like it wouldn't even be a blink. I will start it all over again from scratch and I wouldn't worry about that because this is what I care about. How women feel about themselves, that's my biggest goal in life.
Women are, constantly facing some or the other thing. How do you take that?
I think words have a lot of power.
Yeah.
How you talk to yourself and about yourself, that's the most powerful thing. Just ask yourself this one very simple question. Is my opinion of myself stronger than other people's opinion of me? And if it is stronger, if it's the strongest opinion about your own self in your own life, then change that opinion. You have the power to do that. I wake up every morning and let me tell you, no matter how many people tell you affirmations is this, it's aesthetic, it's this and whatever, affirmations truly work. They have the power to change your day. If I wake up in the morning and my first thought is, yeah, today is going to be such a challenging, difficult day. Energy attracts energy. That's the bottom line rule of life. And actually ये चीज़ें हम काम के बारे में सुनते हैं. Energy attracts energy. तो मैं ये same laws अपने life में अपने लिए इस्तेमाल करने शुरू करे कि what do I do? I realize this is actually a very common thing that most women do. The first thing that they do when they wake up, they go to the mirror, they subconsciously look at their flaws, analyze that and pick on that. First thing in the morning. You've just woken up, your subconscious is feeding these negative thoughts about yourself in that moment. That's terrible. So I changed that. I go in the mirror and I tell myself, wow, you look amazing. I wish people on social media could see the morning face of Sakshi. I wish they could see how enthusiastic she is to go for a morning run or a workout. How enthusiastic she is for killing the day, like being the absolute best in her day, at work, in her personal life and everything. So I do these very positive talks with my own self. तो फिर मुझे ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती दूसरे लोगों की वैलिडेशन की. तो मुझे नहीं चाहिए कि आप मुझे बताओ कि I'll be the best during the day. I've told myself first thing in the morning. So it's in my subconscious that that's the best thing.
So how's Sakshi Sindhavani's day look like?
No day in my life is the same. I have the most chaotic, fulfilling life there ever is. If someone were to tell me, would you like to change your life? Not for a second, not for a single day. I am extremely grateful and blessed. I do not know how I have gotten this life, this role in my life, this role in the universe, how I have become Sakshi Sindhavani and how have I become this advocate of body, love and body positivity and all of that. It's truly remarkable. It's like, it's destiny and it's luck. तो मैं तो बहुत ही grateful हूँ. मेरे दिन में जो भी चीज़ें होती हैं, at the end of the day, I just know that I might have 10 things to complain about because I'm human. कि ये चीज़ better हो सकती है, ये चीज़ better हो सकती है, but I would do it all over again.
अच्छा, तो बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि you see comments on Instagram saying कि एक औरत ही औरत की दुश्मन होती है और एक औरत ही बहुत जलन होती है दूसरी औरत की सक्सेस से. तो what's your take on it?
See, truly what I feel about is not औरत to औरत, it's person. I think there are people who are very insecure. They try to dull your energy because of their insecurities in their own life. ये तो मेरे को बहुत ही backward mentality लगती है. Also because यार women are a force to be reckoned with. Women are so powerful. लोगों को पता चल गया women में इतनी ताकत होती है तो वो तो कुछ ना कुछ करेंगे ना to dull it down. I feel all of this is like conspiracy theory that people are making. कि औरत ही औरत की दुश्मन है, या औरत को घर बैठना चाहिए या ये करना चाहिए. उनको रियलाइज हो गया था बहुत जल्दी कि औरत सब कुछ कर सकती है, तो वो डर गए लोग. So I think I've never believed in all of this. I've had majority of my life like I said, even when I began my career, even when I was growing up, I only had very powerful women uplifting me. I think if there were any, I'm a girl's girl. I have nothing bad to say about women. People are bad. They could be men or women or gender neutral, you know. So it doesn't matter.
So how has your life changed after marriage?
सबको बोलूँगी शादी कर लो.
हाँ, exactly. Okay, now my
I'm a
question.
huge shadi supporter. If you are with the right person, I feel shadi as a concept, like not shadi, just living together, starting your life together and building it together is a great concept. I have found stability in my life. I have changed as a person. I have matured in ways I cannot tell you, because in 1 year the changes I've seen in myself have been insane. I didn't think that I was possible for that kind of a personal, mental and emotional growth that I've seen in the last 1 year. And it has a lot to do with the independence I've gotten. Both of us don't stay with either of the families. We have our own home. We're one of those modern couples who want to build their life together and have control over everything. There's a lot of growing up that I got to do. And because of that stability and because of having a great, loving, supportive, encouraging partner, I've been able to focus on many other aspects in my life जो मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि यार ये तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं था, मेरे को ये चीज़ें करनी चाहिए अपनी लाइफ के साथ. So I think if you're in a good relationship and you're in a stable relationship and there are not too many red flags, as the Gen Zs call it, marriage is great. If you're not with a good partner, please remain single, be thriving, single and happy. But if you're with a good partner, also this is a very अंदर से वाली बात. मेरे को याद है कि मैंने और राघव ने एक कॉन्वर्जेशन करी थी not too long back, maybe a year and a half back, before the marriage, and we spoke about when should we get married. And we realized कि आसपास, you know, my father was very like, you know, your career will suffer a lot, you're in media, once you get married, opportunities will come lesser and this and that. But मैंने कहा, what will change? Will I stop modeling? Will I stop going out in swimsuits? Will I stop wearing what I want to wear? I became so much more confident. Nothing in my life changed actually, because we didn't allow for it to change. Again, that takes a great partner to help you do that. So people who are commitment phobic and they have like trauma, maybe because their own parents didn't have a very successful marriage or people around them didn't have a very successful marriage. But as long as you have a great partner, तुम्हारे अंदर से आवाज़ आती है कि मतलब ये सारी चीज़ें आई थिंक सिर्फ एक कॉन्वर्जेशन के लिए है कि तुम्हारी लाइफ रुक जाती है आफ्टर शादी. किसी की कोई लाइफ नहीं रुकती. मैंने मेरे आसपास बहुत सारी सक्सेसफुल मैरिजेस भी देखी हुई हैं ऑफ इनक्रेडिबल वुमेन जिन्होंने मतलब बहुत ही नेक्स्ट लेवल सक्सेसफुल बिजनेस खोल रखे हैं आफ्टर मैरिज. उन्होंने सोचा भी. सो it doesn't have to do with the concept of marriage, it's to do with the person you're getting married to.
What are the red flags that one should look for in a relationship?
I think it's your own gut feeling telling you. You have to trust that. So another thing that I feel very passionate about and very emotional about is that inside women know कि कुछ गलत हो रहा है उनके साथ. उनको पता है अपनी गट में कि कुछ गलत है. This is not how I'm supposed to be treated, or this is not how my life is supposed to pan out. But they refuse, they like sort of unlisten to that gut feeling and still proceed in the whole atmosphere of being blind in love. Love is a choice, is a commitment, it's sacrifice, it's putting the other person first, it's values, it's discipline, it's faith, it's spirituality. Love is in different forms. And it keeps changing and evolving every year. But I'm telling you, love is something that keeps changing. As long as you know what your worth is not getting fulfilled, please don't have the foundation of being in that relationship, because it's only going to hold you back. It's not going to add to you. You're so powerful in your own self, in your own way. Why would you want to take that away or have a man take that away? It's never going to work.
But why do you think women live in that sort of denial?
Insecurities. Maybe they don't know better. Maybe their self-worth is so small that they feel कि जो मुझे मिल रहा है वो ही बहुत ज़्यादा है, और अगर वो भी मुझसे ले आ जाएगा तो मुझे और कौन प्यार करेगा. दिस अनदर क्वेश्चन, आई हैव सीन दिस अराउंड मी ऑल द टाइम. If this person leaves me, nobody else will love me. At least I have something. It's better than nothing. This thought process is a very consuming thought process. Women need to stop fearing singlehood. And if you're fearing singlehood, I would just say Sex and the City dekh lo. It's an incredible series. It makes you feel like a woman. It's a therapeutic series for me at least.
ग्रीन फ्लैग्स क्या होने चाहिए?
Firstly, touch wood on all of that. But I think when you're in a secure relationship, red flag, green flag वाली conversation कभी होती नहीं है. मतलब मैंने तो कभी नहीं सोचा कि ये green flags हैं या ये red flags हैं. Red flag किस में नहीं होते, और red flag concept ही बहुत ही गलत है. It's a very like it's a social media concept. It's another thing कि तुम्हें क्या चीज़ अच्छी लगती है अपने पार्टनर में, क्या चीज़ बुरी लगती है. Everybody is a human being. I think some of the important things. Is this person respectful to you? I think that's a very important thing in my life. If that person doesn't have the courtesy to behave with you respectfully in front of others, or even personally in private, then it's a big red flag to me. मतलब मुझे तब irritation होती है कि why can my partner not respect me? Friendship is a big green flag. Be friends first, and I think that's very underrated, specifically in romantic relationships. They forget that it's okay to be a little like casual and friendly and give the other person space to grow as a friend, as how you would do to a friend. So that's a green flag. And just, okay, the biggest relationship advice I would give, no matter what happens in your life, as long as the value of your relationship is stronger than anything else, then your relationship will survive. पता है कि कुछ भी हो जाए लाइफ में, ये लाइन नहीं क्रॉस करनी कि हम इसको अंडर वैल्यू कर ले अपने रिलेशनशिप को. That's the only thing. It's that commitment. It's that stronger force.
Why are people so unsure about their relationship?
I think लोग अनश्योर इसलिए भी होते हैं क्योंकि उन्हें अपनी अब वैल्यू पता चल गई है. लोग अब बहुत अवेयर हो गए हैं कि हमें ये चीज़ें चाहिए. सो दैट अवेयरनेस की वजह से भी लोगों को लगता है कि यार अब वो फुलफिल नहीं हो रहा मेरे लाइफ पे, तो मैं थोड़ा. और दूसरी बात ये भी है कि लोग इनसिक्योर भी हैं अपने आप को लेके, दूसरे ओवरथिंक भी करते रहते हैं अपने रिलेशनशिप को लेके. आई थिंक रिलेशनशिप के ऊपर ना इतनी ज़्यादा थॉट डालना बंद करते हैं. ज़रूरत नहीं है. वर्ल्ड डजंट नीड इट. योर रिलेशनशिप डजंट नीड इट दैट काइंड ऑफ ओवरथिंकिंग. गो विद द फ्लो. हुआ नहीं हुआ. एंड इफ़ यू गाइस आर ऑन द सेम पेज, शादी हो ही जाएगी. और अगर नहीं भी हुई, साथ में रह रहे हो, हैप्पी हो, हैप्पीनेस को सबसे बड़ा अपने लाइफ में सबसे हाईएस्ट प्रायोरिटी पे रखो, और सारी चीज़ें विल fall into place.
So in your wedding video, we saw that you were walking down the aisle and Raghav, he was crying. Like, was it all planned out, or like did it come naturally to him?
This is not the first time I've been asked this question, but it was not planned at all. But I'll tell you this very sweet story, which I don't think I've said it on a public platform before, but I've told this to the people who matter. You matter now, so I'm going to tell this to you. After the wedding, I actually asked him, why were you crying? You know what he said? When you were walking down the aisle and I saw you take that whole turn, all the 15,000-20,000 memories, in his own words, came flashing right in front of his eyes. Literally, he saw the girl that he met in school who looked very different to what she looks now. Sakshi Sandwani pre-styled me up with Sakshi era. Everything that I've spent with him, every small moment that meant something to us came flashing in front of his eyes. So he couldn't stop himself. He couldn't stop to the point कि मतलब मुझे आप लोगों को एक शॉट दिखा है. राघव बहुत देर तक रोया था to the point where literally Anaita had gone up to Raghav and said, Raghav, you need to stop. That's enough. Like, that's a lot. But it's also like we've been together for so long. It was very... this wedding meant so much to not just us, to everybody who was present there. Everybody felt that energy. I promise you, when I was... I have goosebumps when I say this. When I was walking down the aisle, I'd almost reached him to that main aisle. I looked up. Our wedding was at this incredible Taj property, Devi Ratan in Jaipur. There is this structure On top of that structure, I felt like a huge light coming to me. Like on top of that structure. You know what I felt? I felt like angels had come to bless me. I'm not making this up. This is exactly what I felt because I remember this moment, and I that's the power that two souls that are destined to be together and they come together and the world celebrates it. That's the power. That's why I'm so pro marriage, because that feeling can never be replaced. And that's why all of us cried. I've also cried so much. I cried. Raghav, only for that half an hour he's cried. But I have cried constantly during my wedding.
Sakshi, your skin always looks so flawless. So what's the secret behind this?
It's genes, genetics. My mother has given me great skin. And I started my skincare like a heavy duty skincare when I was maybe 18 years old or 17 years old.
Right.
I like really moisturize my skin at night. So my entire nighttime routine जो generally लोगों की college के बाद शुरू होती है, मेरी school में शुरू हो गई थी. Over moisturizing is a very big thing in me. Sunscreen. I don't think I've ever gone out anywhere, even if it was a gloomy weather without a sunscreen. It's really like my holy grail. And I keep my skincare routine very simple. I don't change my products too much. You don't have to use a 7-step skincare routine to have that Korean glass skin. I think use the products that work for you. And I have been repurchasing the same products that work for me. 2-3 चीज़ें मेरी change होती हैं. But that's also because now I'm in beauty. I get to try so many incredible products. But overall, I never skip a sleeping mask, no matter what brand. Sleeping mask is a must. I think that changes your skin a lot.
Any viral DIY mask that you have tried?
I think not a mask, but this is something that I tried from a very trusting space under, proper dermat supervision. It's something called a Glow IV. Like it's an IV drip that gives you glow on your face. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like a Hydra boost. That's something that I tried before my wedding. It was incredible. That result was amazing. Personally, I felt.
Okay, any nighttime skincare routine that you follow?
The worst thing you can do, so many women, including some of the women I work with, constantly tell me that they sleep with makeup on. Please, never sleep with makeup on, no matter how tired you.
What about your hair? बालों के लिए आप क्या करते हो अपने?
Chumpy. Once a week, sitting on the floor, mama is sitting and giving chumpy. Heals me, gives my hair love, gives me love.
That's very cute. And what about your fitness? Like, how does your day look like when it comes to fitness?
I have been a very big fitness enthusiast my entire life, no matter how I look like. I run, I box, I do a lot of CrossFit, I do a lot of weight training. For me, fitness has been something which is a non-negotiable in my life, no matter how hectic the day is. Even if you've come back after a 12-hour shoot, like everybody like looks at me like it's a joke, but I rush to the gym or my class or whatever because that's a non-negotiable in my life. So fitness is a very, very big thing. It doesn't mean that I want to change my body to a point ki matlab I want to become super, super thin. Of course, see, being obese, being unhealthy is not good for you. I don't promote that. As an inclusive creator, I don't promote obesity. I just want to clear that out. I don't promote unhealthy lifestyles, junk food, not working out. I've been working out my entire life. I've been into sports. I feel very depressed. It's something that's given me so much, not just for my physical health, but for my mental health. People constantly ask me, how do I have the stamina and the energy to do so many things? It's literally these basics that I don't compromise on. I told you I had a manic morning this morning. Before that, I went for a run. It doesn't matter what happens in your day. This is a choice I make for myself every day. So fitness is extremely important, no matter how I look like.
And how spiritual you are? Do you think you are spiritual?
I'm a very spiritual person. I'm very in touch with myself. I talk to myself. I believe in the higher power. I think God resides in me as me. This is the slogan of my life. So very, very spiritual in that capacity.
कुछ ऐसा इवेंट कभी हुआ हो लाइफ में जिससे आपका बिलीफ और ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गया हो और बहुत ज़्यादा आपको लगे कि हाँ स्पिरिचुअल
मेरी लाइफ ही यार, like I said, I didn't expect in the slightest possibility that I would be doing what I do now. So everything in my life is a miracle. It's something that has been passed on by obviously a higher power. So it makes me believe in the higher power the most.
तो साक्षी, हेयर की बात हो गई, स्किन की बात हो गई, हर तरीके की बात हो गई. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट फूड. ऑन स्केल ऑफ 1 to 10, हाउ फूडी डू यू थिंक यू आर?
I'm very selectively foodie. I love मेरे घर का खाना. I love when I travel and the international foods I consume. Like for example, see, I used to fear pizza a lot growing up, क्योंकि obviously, bigger body type. Parents were like, pizza से तो मोटे ही हो जाओगे और तो. But when I went to Italy, I just something changed in me. I started loving like just Italian food entirely. I personally love Thai food. I love Asian. I will get in a lot of trouble for this, but personally, Indian food is घर का खाना. मुझे मुगलई फूड के बारे में ना समझ नहीं आता इतना, सच बताओ तो. मुझे ऐसा लगता है घर पे भी तो वही खाना बन रहा है ना. So for me, I am not the biggest fan of Mughlai food, which is why I said I'm gonna get so much hate for this. Because my husband is exactly the opposite. For him, dal makhani is bigger than anything else in the world. But one of the greatest spots that I feel I enjoy a lot is anywhere that I can get a great avocado sandwich with eggs. My mouth is watering as I'm saying this. And Cafe Dali in Delhi. It serves one of the greatest pizzas I've eaten.
देसी फूड में क्या पसंद है आपको? ठीक है, पिज्ज़ा एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, बट देसी फूड में अगर आपको दिल्ली में अगर कुछ ऐसा खाना है जो आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता है या दैट यू वुड वांट टू ट्राई, तो व्हाट्स दैट?
मटर कुलचा, love, and golgappe. Those are my two favorite street chaats. छोले भटूरे वाली तो हुई नहीं मैं बिल्कुल भी. I'm one of those people who don't like छोले भटूरे at all.
There is a trend going on Instagram that vada pav is healthy. Do you think it is?
No. I mean, if you have the traditional vada pav, it's not. But if you air fry the vada pav and then replace the pav with something more like gluten-free, whole wheat, no palm oil, then maybe yes.
Healthy food में कोई आपकी favorite recipe हो?
Personally, I love something that I eat in breakfast a lot is a sourdough bread, half cut avocado, sunny side up, half fry. No, not sunny side up, half fry. And that's something that I eat with a little bit of Tabasco and a little bit of sweet chili. And I find it to be like healthy but also yummy.
And lunch, dinner, उसमें आप मतलब what do you eat?
ब्रेकफास्ट फूड सर्व कर दो मुझे लंच में भी, डिनर में भी मैं बहुत खुश हूँ.
और डिनर?
डिनर में रोस्टेड स्टफ. लाइक पर्सनली आई लव फिश, आई लव चिकन. So yeah, anything roasted I love. I love chila. I love oats. I love all things cutlet and kebab ke form mein, so I eat all of that.
So do you have any particular morning ritual that you follow?
Wake up, I literally inhale a huge bottle of warm water first thing in the morning. Literally the second I wake up. And I've started drinking jeera water, like warm jeera water. I also take, you know, those immunity tablets that you can dissolve in water. वो वाले ऐसे मेरे को बहुत tasty लगते हैं. Even collagen powder. Those things I take. And the first thing I do when I wake up is also, not the first thing, maybe 30 minutes into waking up, I eat soaked almonds. I think it's helping my skin and hair a little bit.
So have you, like, what's your take on drinkable sunscreens? Because
I have no idea about this, and thank God I don't, because I'm such a millennial in this way कि मुझे नहीं पता होने की sunscreen के. What do you mean drinkable sunscreen?
Drink it and it, you know, protects your skin from from the rays.
What?
Yeah, it's there. It's trending all over the internet.
Okay, please send me a link to that. Maybe I'll try it. Mostly I won't.
And what about your gym wear?
I love gym wear. Like I feel so strong, so sexy when I wear gym wear. And recently मुझे और भी addiction हो गई है कि मैं बहुत ज़्यादा shopping करने लगी हूँ. मेरी actually shopping सिर्फ दो चीज़ों के लिए होती है, gym wear या handbags. यही दो चीज़ें हैं जिसमें मैं अपने पैसे खर्च करती हूँ.
Sakshi, could you tell us something about boob tapes?
I think I have a very love-hate relationship with the boob tape. I think they're fantastic when you wear them, but they're equally quite the opposite when you have to take them off because it hurts like nobody's business. But how do you wear it? There are many tutorials on how do you wear it, but you know how you wear the tape determines कि तुम्हारी shape of the boobs कैसी रहेंगी. It's so nice कि हमारे लिए bigger women के लिए and bigger chested women के लिए boob tapes सब बहुत normalize हो गई हैं. बूब टेप्स नॉर्मलाइज हुई हैं तो इसकी वजह से बहुत सारे लोग अब डीपर कट्स भी पहनने में ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल फील कर रहे हैं. एंड या लाइक आई फील लाइक अगर पहननी नहीं भी है तो डोंट बी अफ्रेड टू शो ऑफ योर सैगी बूब्स. Boobs are supposed to be saggy, I feel. They're supposed to be in different shapes, forms, sizes, intensities of their hanging. I feel like all boobs are beautiful boobies.
You know, girls also struggle with finding the right bra for themselves. You know, the challenge is, it's a real challenge. So, any tips or advice that you would like to give girls?
Yeah, please stop. This is for all the younger ladies. Please. Don't let your mom shop for your bras anymore. Go and check your sizes. Ask the professional. हर lingerie store पे एक professional होता है जो तुम्हारा size check करता है. अपने size की bras पहनो और please every 6 months throw away your bras that you have been using it for too long. You need to shop bras more. Bras इतनी ज़्यादा मतलब इतनी ज़्यादा durable होती है most bras कि हम सालों साल पहनते रहते हैं. Just remember that you should not wear the same bra for too long.
Curvy girls, whenever they, you know, put on gym wears, they feel very uncomfortable about their body. So, क्या styling tips है that you would love to give them?
I personally love wearing those sport jackets. They don't have to be winter wear jackets. मुझे से बहुत comfortable feel होता है उसमें and anything which is more V-neck makes me feel a little more comfortable. Always high-waisted leggings. You know, I used to wear a lot of long tops कि मैं अपना butt hide कर सकूँ gym में. A lot of people have insecurity about that कि bulges और bum hide हो जाए. वो चीज़ें अब again you have to work on those insecurities a little bit and you have to think that I mean please don't have that apprehension in your life. तो फिर आगे बढ़ना बड़ा difficult हो जाएगा. तो थोड़ी सी insecurities पे अपना काम करना and आप जिम में जा रहे हो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप फिट होने के लिए जा रहे हो जिम में. तो डोंट फील लाइक यू ऑलरेडी हैव टू बी द बेस्ट वर्जन ऑफ योर सेल्फ नो मैटर योर साइज. यू हैव टू बी द बेस्ट लुकिंग पर्सन टू जस्ट बी कंफर्टेबल टू गो टू द जिम and stop. Like I feel like this is a major thing with women. Once they dress up in anything, whether it's gym wear or anything, event से पहले, काम जाने से पहले, फंक्शन पे जाने से पहले वो मिरर में देख के तो एक बार जब ट्रायल होता है, जब हम ट्राई करते हैं कि हम ये पहनेंगे तो यार लड़कियां बहुत ज़्यादा अपने आप को एनालाइज करती हैं और बोलती हैं कि यार ये अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, इसमें मेरे आर्म्स बहुत ज़्यादा दिख रहे हैं या फिर बैक फैट ज़्यादा दिख रहा है या ये बहुत डीप है या ये बहुत ही है. आई फील लाइक दोज इनसिक्योरिटीज़ एंड अगेन दैट गोज़ बैक टू द सेल्फ टॉक. वो जिम वेयर में भी है, वो रेगुलर क्लोथिंग में भी है. स्टाइलिंग इज़ एन एक्सप्रेशन. आई एम क्लियरली नॉट वेयरिंग. I mean, look at me. I'm this curvy woman who's wearing a silk satinish set with one shoulder hanging out. The other shoulder is like almost cut sleeve. So technically, I'm wearing everything which is like a nightmare for curvy women. You know, ऐसा बताया जाता है ना कि ये चीज़ें नहीं पहननी चाहिए. तो ये अब मैंने अपने दिमाग में ये सारे लॉज हटा दिए तो अब मैं ज़्यादा अनअपोलोजेटिकली कर्वी हो गई हूँ.
Right. So any styling tips in general if you want to give curvy girls?
Sometimes less is more and sometimes more is more. And your authentic style is yours. Trends को follow करो but try to find your own personal style.
Sakshi, for you, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. और अगर आपको वीडियो हमारा पसंद आया जो आने वाला है, आई एम श्योर, प्लीज़ डू लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल एंड कीप वॉचिंग फिट तक.
Keep watching Fit Tak.